Hi, I'm Dan Gable with Shore Murphy and Associates of Casey, and this is another episode of Big Agent in a Small Town. If you're a small business owner, there are lots of great days being a business owner. There are also some not so great and stressful days, and one of those is if you find out that there has been a cyber incident in your business, whether that is social engineering, where someone has stolen money from you by nefarious means electronically. There's a network liability incident where confidential information has been stolen. A ransomware incident where if you're told you don't pay X amount by this time, your system's going to crash. There are all kinds of different cyber exposures out there. And one of the first questions as a small business owner is going to be, what do I do if that happens? So I want to talk about today the importance of a breach coach and cyber incident response team to a small business. So let's say one of those really bad things happens that I mentioned, and like I said, small business owner, you're not going to be a cyber response expert. So where a breach coach and cyber incident response team can come in is that they can provide prompt assistance if you do have that ransomware incident, or there is some kind of cyber incident that leads to a system interruption. They can give you immediate help, give you guidance to what you need to resolve the situation and be back up and running as quickly as possible. Well, let's say that it's not one of those immediate situations that takes your system down, but it is something like social engineering or some kind of cyber theft or a data breach, something like that. Again, in the breach coach and incident response team, they have a team of vendors that they can coordinate with and contact. If you have your own IT firm you work with, they can even work with your IT firm to make sure that they're working with the right vendors and doing everything they possibly can to get the situation resolved for you as quickly as possible. Well, and so they're going to coordinate that response and make things as smooth as they can possibly be in a really difficult situation. So probably kind of the last question you're thinking as a small business owner is what's the cost of an incident response team and a breach coach like this? And the good news is, if you have what's called a standalone cyber insurance policy, there is no additional cost. That's part of what you pay your insurance for on the cyber insurance, and you know that if you have a claim, you're going to be in good hands and taken care of. Now, you'll notice I did use the claim standalone. What you want to look at is some small business policies, you'll have a little bit of a throw-in cyber coverage on your business owner's policy or your commercial package policy. Those policies are not nearly as broad as what we call that standalone policy. So you won't have the same kind of claim service and resources as most likely on that limited policy as you would a standalone. If you want to discuss cyber insurance, incident response, or anything else, please reach out to me by phone or text at 217-932-2267 or by email to Dan, D-A-N, at Shore Murphy Casey, SHOREMURPHYCASEY.com. Thank you.